Hi, my name is Alexa Pankoff, and today I will be talking about my postpartum experience, and I have my audience ready. So, and my sister. Okay. So, as I mentioned before, I'll be talking about postpartum and what transpired between when I found out I was pregnant and then leading up to pretty much where I'm at today. So, I'll start from the beginning. I found out I was pregnant, and I really knew nothing about pregnancy, postpartum in general. I was pretty worried, especially as I grew near my due date, because I was just seeing all these awful articles on Facebook, and I don't know why they had to show up like while I was pregnant, because I haven't seen them since, but about women dying in childbirth, and it freaked me out, and I was like, something's gonna go wrong, but everybody was reassuring me that it was okay and it's going to be okay. But overall, I was excited. I just pretty much wanted to get that all over with because I was so worried about it. So I will skip to after I gave birth, and I'll spare you the details, but I gave birth, and they immediately took the baby to the other side of the hospital room, and I had to immediately after give birth to my placenta, which I was not prepared for, and then I had to get stitches, so that took another 30 minutes. So I gave birth to my baby, and I was really proud of myself for having done that, but I didn't realize that there was still another 30 minutes of pretty much suffering. I just wanted to relax. But that eventually ended, and my daughter was in my arms, and everything was good. And I was starving because I was not allowed to eat in labor, so I had not eaten in 24 hours. So I ordered all the food that I could eat from the cafeteria in the hospital and had a feast. And then so I had to go to the bathroom, and I walked to the bathroom, and I fell over because the epidural hadn't worn off yet, so I was just really lightheaded and couldn't walk, and I was touching the nurse button to help me because I couldn't walk, and they came and got me, but I was fine. I just had to be wheeled around for the rest of the day. And then for the next couple days in the hospital, people were just coming in and out of my room. Nurses were checking on my baby and were checking on me, and I was not expecting that. I just really thought that I could talk to my mom on the phone after giving birth, but people just kept interrupting. And after that, I really just wanted to go home, and now looking back, I don't know why I wanted to go home, and if I could do it over again, I would just overstay my welcome as much as I could in the hospital, because they let you rest, the nurses will take your baby, and I wasn't expecting all of the exhaustion that was soon to follow when I came home, but I was just really eager to go home. So once I get home, nobody told me about how exhausting being a new mom would be. I really thought that it would be fine. I knew it would hurt and I'd be in pain, but I was so tired. I've never been that tired in my life, and to this day, I've not had a full night's sleep. So also, I don't know if this is too much information, but they also don't tell you the pain of using the restroom. So not going pee, but the other way around. It's basically like giving birth all over again. And then you also bleed. I guess I expected to bleed, but not for 6 weeks. But you will heal eventually. And then last but not least, breastfeeding was so painful. I felt like there were blisters that were getting eaten. It's not supposed to hurt, but it really did for me. And that was probably the worst part, was just breastfeeding. It just hurt so bad. I was wincing in pain every time I tried. But it gets better. The pain goes away. As time goes on, you're not bleeding anymore. You heal up completely. You learn to live with a lack of sleep. I'm 100% more of a human being than I was when I first had my daughter. And I totally recommend listening to podcasts about postpartum, about childbirth, all of that, if you're not really sure, because I was not prepared. And overall, things do get better. Where I am now, I am 8 months postpartum. My daughter will be 8 months in a week or so, and she's doing really good. She's really healthy. Overall, the main point I want to drive is you will figure it out. No matter how unprepared you are, you will figure out everything. It's okay to be afraid, and it really does get better. Even if you know nothing, even if you have never seen a child in your life, you just instinctively will figure it out, and things will be great, and you'll bond with your child and have a great time. So yeah, that is my postpartum experience. I hope I could relate to some of you or help you learn something. So yeah. Thank you for listening. Have a good day or night. And then here is my audience.